Hello there, I'm Dottie, and today I will be reading you some poems from Edgar Allan Poe. Specifically is the poetry for young people, Edgar Allan Poe. I got this at a garage sale years ago. For me personally, I enjoy thrifting, buying used items, going garage sailing. My family motto growing up was never pay retail, so excuse the sticker. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, okay. So, I think for our first poem, we are going to do Annabel Lee. So, each of these poems, there is a little excerpt describing the poem and its intentions. Annabel Lee. In this poem, a man tells of his love for a girl named Annabel Lee. The poem is happy at first, but turns sad when we learn that Annabel Lee has died. Then we realize that the man has gone mad when he accuses the angels of killing Annabel Lee out of jealousy. This is a great poem to read out loud, for in it, Poe has made the English language sound very musical. Okay. And so, here, you can see, yeah. Okay. It was many and many a year ago, in a kingdom by the sea, that a maiden there lived, whom you may know by the name of Annabel Lee. And this maiden, she lived with no other thought than to love and be loved by me. I was a child, and she was a child, in this kingdom by the sea. But we loved with a love that was more than love, I and my Annabel Lee. With the love of the winged seraphs of heaven, coveted her and me. There we can see Annabel Lee down by the shore. And this was the reason that long ago, in this kingdom by the sea, a wind blew out of a cloud, chilling my beautiful Annabel Lee, so that her high-born kingsmen came and bore her away from me, to shut her up in a sepulchre and in this kingdom by the sea. It's spelled Sepulchre, and it means tomb. And I apologize if I completely butchered how it is said. Let's continue. The angels, not half so happy in heaven, went envying her and me. Yes, that was the reason, as all men know in this kingdom by the sea, that the wind came out of the cloud by night, chilling and killing my Annabel Lee. But our love, it was stronger by far than the love of those who were older than we, of many far wiser than we, and neither the angels in heaven above, nor the demons down under the sea, can ever dissever my soul from the soul of the beautiful Annabel Lee. For the moon never beams without bringing me dreams of the beautiful Annabel Lee, and the stars never rise but I feel the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabel Lee. And so, all the night tide, I lie down by the side of my darling, my life and my bride, in the sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the sounding sea. I apologize if I completely said that wrong. Well, that was sad, wasn't it? That was very sad. Yeah. Next we have the lake. The lake, described in this poem, is the lake of the dismal swamp, which Poe visited as a young man. Legend holds that the lake is haunted by the ghosts of two lovers. A young man, unable to accept the death of a girl he loved, imagined that she was alive somewhere in the swamp, followed her there, and was never seen again. In this poem, Poe describes how he felt when visiting that lake, how he found it beautiful by day but scary at night. Yet even as a child, Poe was delighted by the terror. And here we can see the two lovers. Okay. Alright, the lake. In youth spring it was my lot to haunt of the wide earth a spot, the which I could not love the less, so lovely was the loneliness of a wild lake with black rock bound, and the tall pines that towered around. But when the night had thrown her pall upon that spot, as upon all, and the wind would pass me by, and its still melody, my infant spirit would awake to the terror of that lone lake. Yet that terror was not fright, but a tremulous delight, and a feeling undefined, springing from a darkened mind. Death was in that poisoned wave, and in its gulf a fitting grave, for him who hence could solace bring to his dark imagining, whose wild ring that could even make an Eden of that dim lake. So for our last poem by Edgar Allan Poe that we'll be reading today, it is known as The Beloved Physician. This is a small part of a poem that was originally 9 stanzas long. These few lines are all that remain. We find them quoted in a letter written by Marie Louise Schuh, the lady to whom the poem was written. It was she who eventually lost or perhaps destroyed the poem. In her letter she says, "I came up a country doctor's only daughter, with a taste for painting and the heart for loving all the world. I saved Mr. Poe's life at this time. At best, when he was well, Mr. Poe's pulse beat only 10 regular beats, after which it suspended or intermitted. Miss Schuh took care of Poe and nursed him back to health, and we suspect that she is the beloved physician referred to in the title of the poem. In this poem, Poe describes how his heart beats 10 times and then skips a beat. Without the rest of the poem, it is hard to hear exactly what he's trying to say. Yet we are lucky to have these few beautiful lines. They whisper a sense of calm, rest at last for a troubled soul. And now we begin with The Beloved Physician. The pulse beats 10 and intermits. God nerve the soul that ne'er forgets. In a calm or storm, by night or day, its steady toil, its loyalty. The pulse beats 10 and intermits. God shield the soul that ne'er forgets. The pulse beats 10 and intermits. God guide the soul that ne'er forgets. So tired, so weary, the soft head bows, the sweet eyes close, the faithful heart yields to repose. And here we can see a picture of the beloved physician. And that concludes my first reading of Edgar Allan Poe's poems. If you'd like me to read any other poems, anything specifically, for example, The Raven in its entirety, please let me know in the comments below. I hope you were able to find some solace in these readings, some comfort, perhaps some calm, and I wish you every happiness that life has to offer. Thank you, and bye-bye.